Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Conversation Academy. I'm Joya, and I'm really excited to chat with you today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Michael. Today, we'll practice English conversation together, and our topic is talk about your success and achievements. Let's get started.
So, Michael, have you achieved something recently that made you really happy?
Yes, actually. Last month, I completed a big project at work. It was challenging, but I felt proud when I finished it on time.
Wow, that's amazing. What kind of project was it?
It was a team project. We had to create a marketing plan for a new product. I worked closely with my team to make sure everything was perfect.
That sounds like a lot of responsibility. Did you face any difficulties?
Yes, of course. At first, we had some disagreements in the team about the strategy. But we discussed and listened to each other, and finally we agreed on a strong plan.
That's great teamwork. I also had a recent achievement. I finished an online course in digital marketing. It was not easy, but I learned a lot.
That's impressive, Joya. How long did it take you to complete the course?
It took me 3 months. I spent a few hours every day studying and doing assignments. It was hard at times, but totally worth it.
I understand that feeling. I remember when I learned a new software last year. It was difficult at first, but once I practiced every day, I became confident.
Yes, practice is the key. Speaking of achievements, what motivates you to work hard, Michael?
For me, it's seeing progress and feeling proud of myself. Even small achievements make me happy. How about you?
I feel the same. Also, I like to set goals and check them off. It gives me a sense of success every time I achieve something.
That's true. Goal setting is important. Can you share a specific achievement that made you really proud?
Sure, last year I organised a small event at my college. Everything went smoothly, and many people appreciated my work. It gave me confidence.
Wow, that's a big achievement. Event management needs a lot of planning and patience. You must have learned many skills.
Yes, I did. I learned communication, time management, and teamwork. All of these skills helped me a lot later.
I also had a similar experience. When I led a volunteer project, I learned leadership and problem-solving skills. It was very satisfying.
Leadership is such an important skill. I think achieving goals also improves self-confidence. Do you agree?
Absolutely. When we achieve something, it boosts our self-esteem and makes us believe in ourselves.
Sometimes small achievements matter more than big ones. For example, learning a new phrase in English can be an achievement for learners.
Yes, I agree. Even small progress is success. That's why we should celebrate every achievement, no matter how small.
Speaking of celebration, how do you usually celebrate your successes?
I usually share it with my family and friends. Sometimes I treat myself with something small like a favorite meal. How about you?
I like to share my achievements with my friends too. Also, I sometimes take a short trip to relax and feel happy about my progress.
That sounds fun. Achievements give us happiness and motivation to do more. What about failures? How do you handle them?
I think failures are lessons. They teach us what we need to improve. I try not to feel discouraged and focus on the next goal.
Exactly. Failures are part of success. I also try to learn from mistakes and keep moving forward.
By the way, do you have a big achievement that you're working towards now?
Yes, I want to become fluent in English. I practice every day and I feel my skills improving slowly. How about you?
I'm working on writing better essays in English. I write a few paragraphs every day and review them to improve my grammar and vocabulary.
That's a good approach. Consistent effort brings results. Small steps every day lead to big achievements.
I totally agree. Also, I like to keep a journal of my achievements. It helps me see my progress clearly.
That's a smart idea, Joya. Writing down achievements boosts motivation and reminds us of our hard work.
Yes, and sharing achievements with others inspires them too. It creates a positive environment.
Absolutely, encouragement is important. We can also learn from each other's successes.
So, Michael, what is your proudest achievement so far?
Hmm, I think completing my first marathon. It took months of training, and crossing the finish line felt amazing.
Wow, running a marathon is huge. That requires discipline and determination. I'm impressed.
Thanks, Joya. I was very nervous at first, but my hard work paid off. What about you? Your proudest achievement?
I think it's when I published my first article online. Seeing it live on the website was exciting.
That's wonderful. Writing and publishing requires courage and effort. You should be proud.
Yes, it taught me patience and how to express my ideas clearly. Those skills help in everyday life too.
Definitely. Achievements are not just results. They also teach us valuable lessons.
I agree, and sharing these lessons with others can help them succeed too.
Exactly. By talking about our successes and achievements, we motivate ourselves and others.
Well, I think we've covered a lot today. Success, small achievements, big achievements, learning from failures.
Yes, and I hope our viewers learned some useful phrases and expressions to talk about their own achievements in English.
Absolutely. Keep practicing, celebrate your progress, and don't be afraid of challenges.
Thank you for watching. Keep improving your English every day and share your successes with confidence.
See you next time on English Conversation Academy. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Keep practicing, and remember, every achievement counts.
Before we go, Michael, I want to ask, how do you stay motivated when progress feels slow?
That's a good question, Joya. I usually remind myself of my past achievements, no matter how small. They show me that effort pays off, and I set mini goals which make the process feel easier.
Oh yes, mini goals are very effective. I do the same. Sometimes I reward myself after completing a small goal. It could be a cup of coffee or a short walk. It keeps me happy and motivated.
Exactly. Celebrating small wins is important, and talking to friends or mentors who support you also helps.
Definitely. Support from others makes a huge difference. It encourages you to keep going, even if things are tough.
Also, I think keeping a positive mindset is key. When I focus on what I can do rather than what I can't, it helps me stay confident.
I agree. Positive thinking changes the way we handle challenges. Even mistakes become learning opportunities.
Speaking of mistakes, sometimes people feel embarrassed about their English mistakes. What advice do you have for them?
I would say, don't worry. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a language. Mistakes are natural and help you improve. Just keep speaking and practicing.
Yes, and it's good to learn from them, but never let them stop you from speaking. Confidence is more important than perfection.
Absolutely. Also, I like to read my own writing out loud. It helps me find mistakes and practice pronunciation at the same time.
That's a great tip, Joya. I also practice by talking to myself in English or imagining conversations. It may feel funny at first, but it really works.
Oh yes, I do that too. And repeating phrases helps me remember new words and expressions easily.
By the way, do you track your progress in English, Joya?
Yes, I do. I keep a notebook where I write new words, phrases, and achievements. Every week I review it and see how much I've learned. It's very encouraging.
That's excellent. Tracking progress is very motivating. I also record myself speaking sometimes. Listening later helps me notice mistakes and improve pronunciation.
Recording yourself is super helpful, and it's fun to hear your own improvement over time.
Definitely. And celebrating even small progress is key. For example, using a new phrase correctly in a conversation is an achievement worth celebrating.
Exactly. Every step counts, and sharing your achievements with others encourages them to work on their goals, too.
Yes, that's why it's important to talk about our successes, even small ones. It spreads positivity and motivation.
And don't forget, learning English itself is a success. Every day you practice, you're achieving something.
Absolutely. Improving communication skills, learning new words, and expressing yourself clearly, that's all progress.
Also, I encourage our viewers to set a weekly achievement goal. Even small goals, like learning 5 new words or writing a short paragraph, make a big difference.
Yes, consistent effort adds up. And when you review your achievements at the end of the week, you feel proud of yourself.
Exactly. And remember, success is not just about big milestones. Everyday learning counts as success. 2.
Very true, Joya. And if you ever feel stuck, take a short break, reflect on your progress, and then continue. Motivation returns faster when you take care of yourself.
Right, self-care is important. A happy mind learns faster and enjoys the process more.
Before we really say goodbye, I want to remind everyone, write down your achievements, celebrate your progress, and keep speaking English every day. It all adds up.
Yes, and remember, every achievement, big or small, is a step forward. Keep practicing, stay positive, and enjoy your English learning journey.
Thank you again for joining us today. Keep believing in yourself and your progress. See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep learning, practicing, and celebrating your achievements every day.
Bye. And remember, every step you take is a success.